Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go down and getting to start, Taijuan Walker.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. There's a strike at the knees. Underway here at Citizens Bank Park. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now the number 2 hitter, Sal Frelick. And that one wrapped foul. Walker, a former All-Star. He features a splitter, a sinker, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Kicks and deals. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-2. On the ground to the left. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And now it's William Contreras. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Now the 0-1. On the ground left side. 6, 4. He's out. 3. And they turn the double throw.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Willie Adames stands in.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Has a chance to make it a 15-game hitting streak in this one.
Fouled off. He was late. Bounce to the left side. Tosses to first, and they get Adames for the out. 3rd out. Brewers strand 1. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, and on the mound now, Freddie Peralta. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate.
He really needs to start making more contact. Currently with a 13-game hitting streak.
And there's the strike. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. Peralta throws over. Turner back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And she walked her on 4 pitches. It gets down, a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
On defense, you're basically giving that up when you choose to use the shift. You still don't see it happen all that often, but when someone really needs a hit, it's sitting right there on the platter. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
The pitch. There's the strike. Misses the catch. You're in Game 7 of the World Series. Ground ball right side, could be 2. The throw to second, back to first, and it's over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot. Well, I think really just trying to be careful, man, in scoring position there. See if he can somehow navigate through this lineup, get a more favorable matchup, perhaps get him to roll over on a changeup, get a ball on the ground, get a double play, and get out of this.
That catches the outside corner, and that is strike 2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
And the righty deals. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
I got to say, Truist Park has a nice old-school feel to it, especially with those great views of the skyline over the outfield walls. And they specifically designed the seating areas to get more fans as close to the field as possible.
Good job to fight that one off. Left-hand batter waits. And that's too high, ball 4.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That one inside. And that's ball 1.
So he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
2 on, 1 out. Got it by him for the K.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Around third. He scores, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So 2 on with 2 away. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Called strike right there.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
The 0-1. In there at the knees for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
In the air, left field. Frelick has a beat on it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 2 and the Brewers nothing. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now here's Jake Bauers. Bauers goes 6'1", 195 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2013. And he takes a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Right through there for a strike. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Outside. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Harper hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. The punch out there. That's the 2nd out. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Blasted a solo homer yesterday. The only run they were able to score. That clips the corner. Pitch misses there, and 1-1. That's to 3rd. Boom. Throws on to 1st. And Milwaukee is set down in order. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the inning, and here is Alec Bohm.
The 3rd baseman.
The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Up and in, and now it's even 1-1. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Brooke, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. The other way. Hauls it in for the out. It includes a player with a big season last year.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Johan Rojas.
Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. And a good eye there. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Righty delivers. And he drops it down the third baseline. And it goes just foul. Here comes the pitch. In the air, out towards left center. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
Here's Turner now. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And a foul ball. 2 outs. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're up 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio. And he deals. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. The wind and the pitch. And that clips the inside corner. On the ground, right side. And he grabs it in foul ground. Kicks and fires. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights it off. He'll see another. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
That misses the zone. 2-2. Up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. He doesn't have a play, and they don't get an out on the play.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That was the 11th pitch he saw. Pretty remarkable when you can stay locked in for that long a time and still come away with a knock.
Bryce Terang stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Strike 1. Runner at first with no outs here. The pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The designated hitter.
Back to the top of the lineup. And next is the designated hitter, Christian Yelich. That one missed.
Count 1-0.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Foul ball there. Here's a 1-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees. So up next, Sal Frelick. And he's already singled in this game. And that is in for a strike. 1-1.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
On the ground, out to short. Got him on the off-balance throw. That's out number 3. Milwaukee leaves one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Set for the bottom of the third. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Whit Merrifield. And the pitch. That one finds the zone. And that's strike one. Ball one there. The pitch.
That's ball 2.
Fastball in for a strike. And it's 2-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Takes it himself. One up, one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
And now here is Harper. He's 0 for 1. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Mitchell gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Kyle.
2 outs, base is empty. Now Kyle Schwarber. He reached out a walk his first time. That one not close. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Phillies down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back at Citizens Bank Park as we go to the top of the 4th. And the batter now, William Contreras. Walker back to work. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Chopper right side. Merrifield to first in time. And a quick out number 1. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed. The Phils already 8 runs across this inning, and the crowd on its feet. Now 1-1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
On the ground to third.
Yeah, and Boog, what gets me is the amount of preparation it takes for her to have games like this. You think about the hours put in between games, the extra conditioning work, and the mental toughness, too.
And they get Adames for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Bauers. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
That's off the mark. 1-1.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing, can put you right back in this ballgame.
The Brewers holding on to a 1-run lead here in Game 7 of the World Series. And another ball.
2-2 to count.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Brewers go down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
The right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
The wind of the pitch. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Here's the 0-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Ground ball left side. Whips it to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And that's outside. Ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, base is empty. And another ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. That's down and in. On the ground, Adames on the run, sends it over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back, the left fielder,
Brandon Marsh, the next to hit. That one is hammered right field. Back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Now around second, going for third. The relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it looks like he got a little greedy right there going for the triple. He was already in scoring position. You got to hold up right there unless you're absolutely sure. The defense says thank you very much as they head back into the dugout.
Back here in Philadelphia, top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Rhys Hoskins. The pitch. Hoskins pushes it foul.
Well, these Brewers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for him to get anything going. He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. He's 0 for 1. Little chopper rolls foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. And it's 1-1. And a pitch. And that one fouled off.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. And makes the grab. 1 away.
Now back, the third baseman,
Next for the Brewers, Andrew Monasterio. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Next offering way off the plate. Fouled off down the right side. At the belt and fires. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. So first and second with 1 man gone. And stepping in is the speedy Bryce Terang. Ball 1, no strikes.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute to finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's to third and foul ball. And a pitch. Bounce to third. Over to Merrifield. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Alec Bohm. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The line to kick the pitch. And now the count is even. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Johan Rojas now at the plate. Fly to left his first time. That misses the zone. 1-0. There's the strike at the knees. One down, base is empty. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. In there safely.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner at the plate. Singleton scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
But misjudges this one, and it's down. And the towels are waving. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
The MLB Season 8 2024 Game 6-2 games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2024.
The letters frozen for strike 3.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Whit Merrifield digs in now. 1 for 2. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball.
The MLB Season 8 2024 Game 6-2 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2024.
And he walked him on 4 pitches. Now 1-2. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Trevor McGill up and throwing. Wilson also throwing. Rojas on at second with 2 down. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Game 6-2 Milwaukee Brewers 2-6-3-4 Philadelphia Phillies 3-7-2-3.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We're through 5. It's the Phillies 2 and the Brewers nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Christian Yelich. And the pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Marsh grabs it on the run. So digging in, Sal Frelick.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Harper hauls it in for the out. Out number 2.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And here's the catcher, William Contreras. Just off the inside edge. So 2 balls and no strikes. Can't make the grab, and it drops. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And that's down and away.
Boom, she never moved. She never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one hit to first.
Game 6-2 Minnesota Twins 4 Houston Astros 3 final.
So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Phillies 2 and the Brewers nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Harper now. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Elvis Peguero, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Righty delivers. That one pushed to the left and foul. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up
Game
right where he
6-2
left
Oakland
off.
Athletes 1 Atlanta Braves 3 final.
Glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes. If you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Schwarber, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Just missed.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
That one off the mark, and that's ball 3. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
So man aboard, Nick Castellanos getting ready to hit. And he pumps it a strike. Schwarber at first, 1 gone. Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
JT Realmuto steps in. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And he deals. And there's a ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. You want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field now.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they're on top 2-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. Walker back to work. So now a chance for Marcus Semien to hit. Semien, big power for an infielder. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Jeff Hoffman getting loose out there. Nelson warming up as well. And the righty deals. That one misses. Ball 2.
2 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. gigantic blast. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Now it's the right fielder, Jake Bowers. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
The bat, the first baseman.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
That one is absolutely belted. Rojas going back on this one and brings it in at the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And now Garrett Mitchell. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Taijuan Walker will depart, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Gregory Soto.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So 2 down. Next for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio.
Going with pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Ripped on a line. Makes the grab, and that is that. But the Brewers get one back on the solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Bryce Wilson.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
Leading up for the Phillies.
One-run game. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. A wind and a pitch. Ripped on the ground to second in plenty of time to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now it's Alec Bohm. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Outside corner, there's a strike. That to right. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he'll make it safely. That's a double. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. That one just misses. In the air, right field, moving under it. Makes the catch. 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Trey Turner with a chance now. 1 for 3. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Now back, second baseman, Whit
So first and second with 2 outs. Whit Merrifield stands in for the Phillies. Just missed. Fly ball to right. Bowers squeezes it, and that'll do it. Phillies leave a couple. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jeff Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. The pitch.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. Right-handed reliever. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Next offering is outside. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-2 the count.
Got him. Run away.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Here's Yelich at the dish. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. That misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
That's inside.
1 strike.
4 runs already in the frame here in the last half of the 3rd. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Hoffman, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Kicks and deals. And now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Here comes a pitch. That's a strike. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in Game 7 of the World Series. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 2-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Elvis Peguero.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here's Bryce Harper. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. And a pitch. On the corner for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Left-hand batter waits.
Nope.
And that one is inside. Next pitch is outside. Left-hand hitter waits. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's 1 down.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Schwarber stands in now and watches strike 1. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Bobby Milner, the left-hander, up and throwing. McGill, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. But misjudges this one, and it falls. Top half of inning number 4.
No.
And ball 1. And a foul ball. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. Right side. Terang over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Has to step out of the way for ball 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
Swings through that. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. And another ball. Two outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And the right-hander deals. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And that one fouled off. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Just misses with that one.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
The pitch. Next offering misses down and away. Stays alive. The pitch. And downstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Phillies strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Alvarado.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
And a pitch. Contreras in the box now. Takes strike 1. Kicks and fires. Swung on, belted. Doesn't have enough. And that one is off the top of the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Just about got it out of here down the line to left. So I'm sure he wishes he could have put a little more behind it, but he's got to feel good about that missile off the wall. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Adames. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Up the middle, Merrifield. Off balance throw in time. And they get Adames for the out.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with 1 more out.
Bowers in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The 1-0. In the air out towards right center. Heading to the alley. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Runner from third in to score. It's 2-2.
big RBI for him right there. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. Really important at bat coming up now.
Substitution now at second base. Entering is the pinch runner, Jackson Chourio.
Number 12.
Go ahead run on base. And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Hoskins pushes it foul. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. There's a swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen. Christopher Sanchez up and loosening in the pen. Turnbull also getting ready. Man at second. Wouldn't chase that time.
Definitely a tough play right there, and she had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Winning run at third, one down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Throws to first in time. 2-2. At the belt and fires. In the dirt, and it's 3-2. Garrett Mitchell up next for the Brewers. The pitch. Got him! And now 2 gone.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up if they can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now the lefty. Profar is out. Now 2-0. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. That's strike 1.
Well, I've never played cricket, and obviously it's not that easy because that's the kind of swing she took right there and swung through it, Boog. Tough to do that with a round bat, I guess.
Ground ball to Bone. Jump throw across his body, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Brewers pick up a run on this RBI double. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Now into the ball game on defense, Jackson Chourio. He takes over and right. Trevor McGill gets the call from the pen.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
The left fielder, Brandon.
And here it comes. That's in there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Devin Williams, the closer, is getting loose. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The wind of the pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
No outs, runner at first. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm.
1-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Now move to first. And he's back in safely. Righty delivers. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And that misses as well. Johan Rojas waits on deck. Here's a 3-0.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Full count now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And he deals. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Payoff pitch. To third. There's 1.
He's out.
And that's 2. It's a bomb. And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. There's the strike. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. And a good eye there. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sets him down on strikes. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to extra innings. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. Alvarado back to work. There's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And the 0-1. Man, that got him square in the mask. And the 0-2. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away.
The batter number 2, second baseman,
This is Bryce Terang. Jumps out of the way of the first pitch. And the runner's coming home. And he pops up the squeeze. Harper throws it in on the run. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Back at Citizens Bank Park, Trey Turner now. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Line drive, caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. Batting second, a really important hitter for them. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Whit Merrifield. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Runner at second, 2 down. And here in extra innings. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. And now a wide throw to third.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. And fouled off. Two outs.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Righty to the plate. Not close with that one. And it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Hit hard, that gets through. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Phillies walk it off in extra innings.
Man, I think her legs are feeling good in this one. She really tried to stretch it there to go from first all the way to home, but she ran out of steam a little bit as she came around third. Great relay from the defense, a quick tag at the plate, and they cut down the run.
3-2 the final score. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.